Breaking news overnight. An appeals court in Texas now weighing in on a controversial law that would allow the state to arrest and deport migrants just hours after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on it. Terry Moran has been tracking this and joins us now from the Supreme Court. Good morning to you, Terry.
Good morning, Robin. It was a day and a night of high legal drama here at the Supreme Court and in the state of Texas, the front line of the border crisis, a power struggle playing out in real time over who should enforce immigration laws, the federal government or the states. This morning, Texas's controversial immigration law is back on hold, capping an extraordinary day of legal whiplash. Overnight, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit issuing an order that once again blocks that law from going into effect. The law would allow local authorities in the state to arrest people they suspect of entering the U.S. illegally and even to deport them regardless of federal law. The appeals court decision coming just before midnight restores the status quo in Texas. And later today, a three-judge panel on that court will hear oral arguments on how to move forward. But the bottom line, SB4 as it's known, is not the law in Texas right now, and the state cannot enforce it.
We just don't know how it's going to work.
The decision came just 8.5 hours after the Supreme Court's conservative majority gave a green light to Texas. In a 6-3 order, the court dismissed the Biden administration's argument that the federal government has authority over immigration and that the law should be kept on hold while it's being challenged. But in a scathing dissent, two of the court's liberal justices wrote that that decision, quote, invites further chaos and crisis in immigration enforcement, adding that SB4 upends the federal-state balance of power that has existed for over a century. On the ground across the state, local officials are scrambling, preparing first to implement the law, then restoring the status quo. As the historic surge of migrants overwhelms border communities, our Maria Villarreal reports that some are concerned they don't have the resources to implement SB4.
Here in El Paso along the border, the police department's already short-staffed. The mayor says that they are going to follow state laws, but he also tells me that the public's health and safety is their first priority, not enforcing immigration laws.
But for many migrants desperate for opportunity, even this new law may not deter them. So now the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit will take a full look at this law, and that could take a few weeks. Then this constitutional collision will almost certainly end up right back here at the Supreme Court. George?
Yeah, no question about that. Okay, Terry, thanks.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.